Okay, this time it worked. Great. Good to see you here on the call. So welcome everybody. Also, those of you who are watching later. Today we are gonna work with embracing the female body. So it came as a bit of a surprise over a month ago, I think, that these bodily awakening codes and these codes we were going to work with would be mainly for females. So I had one man in the group, and I had several who wanted to sign up, and I was asking the guides like, what do I do about this? Because they were very much like, we're going to ground in the divine feminine light codes, the higher energy and the Christ energy for the feminine Christ over these next months, and actually over the next years, depending also on how long you're following this program. We can of course do these things on our own now, but there's a momentum for doing this in groups right now, and I'm running one of them, so that's really amazing. But they said when they were changing the energy in the group, that will automatically shift it. And the one guy who had signed up, he realized that it was time for him to go, and he's one of my dear friends, so it's really it's very cool. So but then I just started to shift the energy in the group, and also the content, and also now we're free to really make all the videos for the female body and the embodiment of the feminine energies. So what they said for this month is that there's gonna be a strong release from the masculine side in this month, and at the same time we have a really strong influx of the higher divine feminine energies, and this can cause a bit of an what feels as an imbalance, because we have this really beautiful divine feminine energies, and we might feel that there's something in us that's resisting, though it's just release of the old. So we might find ourselves struggling a bit with the balance compared to earlier, because this time we're gonna feel very certain that we want to integrate this higher energy, or we are feeling very much in touch with this higher energy. So it's gonna feel different than earlier, and we can look through this pattern of just the masculine be releasing its density from its old template. And what they also say is that it's important to focus on what we wish to bring in. So really wanting to focus on the divine feminine in its highest form, and we're really working a lot with the goddess energy, and I am really guided strongly to work more with that. So more in the next videos, and also in the activation of really activating the high priestess and the goddess energy in us, which are really, you can say it's a bit of complex energy systems, not in a negative way, but they are very advanced. And there's a lot of elements to it. So we really work with a lot of different elements when we're starting working with the goddess energy. It's like so many aspects that come together and form one overall pictures in the energy. And what they also asked me to share was that there is some release also in the sense of feeling unworthiness of being a female and in the feminine energy. So much of what we learned in the human collective in the society is based on masculine values. Those are the right things to do, and it's not that those things are wrong to do at all, but they're often very in contrast to what is natural for feminine body, and in the feminine energy flow, that we are receivers and really receiving these divine energies and these possibilities in, while that is very much in contrast what we learn here. So that can give this feeling unworthy of being a feminine being in a female body, and also just carrying the feminine energies. So that is also up for men, but now we are working with the feminine body, the female body, so that is really great. But we're just gonna start slowly with working with the body, and we're gonna end with a meditation. And after that, you're just gonna get a few minutes to come back, and we're gonna do the Q&A and the sharing round. So if you just start by folding your hands or putting your palms against each other, And just take a moment to just tune in and feel the energy flows flowing between your hands and your heart space. And you can imagine that, as we did with the light activations, for those of you who have watched that video, it's like the eternity symbol between your hands and the heart space. And if you feel any toning coming to you, just do that. So I would like these to be very free in the expression, just as the videos are, that if you feel there's something else that feels more right for you to do, you just do that. Or if your body starts moving spontaneously, you also just allow it to do that. And just feel the energy between your hands and your heart space. And we're just gonna tone. You just do it on your own pace, and I will just tone as well. And feel how you're held by the universe. So in this moment, sitting and tuning in with your hand and your heart, feel how you're held in the column of light that Debbie wished for. It's here, it's now, embracing you. And it's warm, light, allowing you to release any doubts and worry. And really fall into the moment of just being present and know that your divine female body is fully capable of transmuting these energies in this time of finding stable balance within. And just allow it the time it needs to nurture itself, to nourish yourself, and really go within and see, what does each and every one of my cells need from me today? Does my feet need something special? Does my knees, does my calves need something from me? Does my thighs need something? Does my yoni need something from me? I know that some of you have done the yoni activations, and that is also very much required in this time, because it's such a powerful place for our peace to be centered in this part of our body. So we will work with some extensions of that. It doesn't matter if you haven't done it. You will just receive the light activation after, or it's like a build out on the yoni activation. But if you haven't taken that, it will just build out, and you will always be able to do the other one later, or whenever you're ready, or do it on your own sometimes later in your life. And also ask, what does my gut need from me? My stomach, my throat, my neck, my eyes, my ears, my scalp, my face, the palms of my hands. What does my whole body need? So it communicates very clearly for some, and for others it's more difficult to hear, but just allow you the time and the quiet space to listen. Okay, so we're just going to activate the palms as we often do. We rub them here up in the center line and all the way down. Put the palms on the floor. Say, thank you, Mother Earth, for supporting my body. Thank you for being part of my body. Thank you for being me. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for being all that I need in this time. All that I know is within me. And so it's within you. And it's within the universe. And we are truly one. We are one. Cells knows that we are one, and we allow this wisdom. Okay, so we're just gonna start by moving, by twisting the upper part of the body. So if you fold your hands like this and just start gently, however much that feels comfortable to you. You can close your eyes if it feels best. And just move your focus into the spine and allow the golden codes and keys to land in your spine in this moment. And if you need to stop the movement, meanwhile, you just do that. And otherwise, you just work with the movement to keep the spine activated, alive, moving, allowing for the integration. And now, move your hands apart, palm facing up. And you can have your face up, or you can have your face wherever you would like it to be, just how it feels right. And close your eyes and feel the codes integrate in your spine. So I'm one with the earth, and this female body is treasured and loved. She's here to express everything that she is. She's here to express love, first and foremost to herself, because she's the vessel of the love that she shares with others. And now move your hands down on top of your body, on your belly, or on your heart, whatever feels right. And just thank your body and just feel how it's right here and that you can thank it for being here for you, with you. I'm gonna move a bit back because we're gonna work with the legs and the feet now. So these are very important points for anchoring in the light to the earth. So these hold a lot of wisdom. Oh, I need you to be able to see my feet without seeing too much of the table. There you go. So just do as much as you can of this exercise. Whoop. I know one of you have something with the feet in this time, so just do it gently. Okay. So just start by gently rubbing them underneath, maybe with your thumb. And allow yourself a moment to connect in with your feet. Allow yourself to be centered and present with your feet. And now see if there's any message for you in the feet. And if it's difficult for you to feel if there's any messages, you can go within your heart space first and connect within from there, and then place your hands on your feet and ask if there's any messages. Now move so you have your toes so you can see them. And just hold on to your little toe and ask if there's any messages for you from your little toe. And actually all of these toes, each one of the toes have different messages most often, and they are tied into different potentials that are readily available to us from the ground. It's like it's us, but it's some of our energy, some of our higher energies that returns to us from the ground, from the earth, to come back into our life, to come back into our body. So you can really, by listening to it and by allowing that wisdom to be heard and known to you, to your brain, to your body, in that way, you can integrate that. So we're just going to do it for some of the toes, and then we're going to move on. So just feel it in your little toe. Yes. And then just take the one in the middle. I'm not sure what they call each one of them. And just feel the different energy in this one compared to the little toe, and ask if there's any messages. And now move to the big toe and ask the same and feel the difference in the energy to the others. And if you cannot feel this, don't worry, it will come with time. That the more you practice, the more you allow this way of integrating your sensitivity to your own body and to messages in general. I know many of you are very advanced in that, but some of you, I'm sure, also are pretty new to this. So just feel what comes. And allow that energy and wisdom to be integrated back into your body. And thank you, toes and your foot, for having shared their wisdom. Now move to the other toe. It doesn't matter if it's left or right that you start with. So we just start with the little toe here. And feel in and ask if there's anything that you need to know. And allow the integration of that energy. And now to the one in the middle. What do you want me to know, toe? That rhymes. And allow it to be integrated. And last but not least, the big toe. And feel into the energy, power of it. They are like antennas, the toes, really receiving that energy so strongly. And they then also say thank you to the foot and to the toes. So we're going to work a bit further up and just start by rubbing the shins. So really allowing for this energy to move further and for stagnated energy to be released from the body. So really connecting in. And now on the knees. And just hold your hands like this. Have your grab around your kneecap. And just hold on for a little while. Imagine how golden light flows through each one of the fingers into the knee and back through the palm of the hand. So it circulates through the knee and both knees. Yes, super. And then also press in the, what's it called? On the other side of the knee, in the cavity here behind the knee, on the back of the knee. And just press in with your fingers and just feel if there's any sore areas that needs a bit of massage. Just at one knee at a time. and just massage it a bit and just feel if there's anywhere that's sore in there or what it needs from you, this part of the body. And move over to the other. And do the same on that one. Is there something that requires some attention? Or is it all smooth? Now move further up to the thighs and rub them on the outside. And massage them. And also here on the inside. And then we're done with the legs. And we come back here to sit, and I'll just take a sip of water. And we're going to work in with the solar plexus. So if you place just the 3 middle finger or just the 2, depending on what feels best to you, and just rub this in circular movements. So we can have a lot of tension here in these times due to the very important chakra we have here related to connections, connecting with others and connecting with ourselves. So we can build up a lot of tension, and it's important we give ourselves the time we need to just come in and realign to our own values and needs. And actually, like we did with the toes, we can also do with the fingers, but right now we're just gonna work on this place by circular movements. And you can also start humming and tapping. So see what comes through for you. Ask yourself, how can I reprogram this area to align to my highest capacity to carry the light in my body that I wish to carry in these times, that I need in order to stay stable and balanced. And just feel what comes through your hands, through your intuitive field of guidance. Maybe it's not related to right now, maybe it's related to something else. And just allow this to come through to you. And also tapping. I'm just going to tone a little, and you can do it as well if you're not already toning away. So good. So we're going to lay down a bit, and we're going to start by doing some exercises while we're laying down. So it's going to be a bit active. And what I'm guided to take you through is some exercises. One second. I'm just going to move this. That are going to work on stretching this part. So both on the front and on the back. So if you feel that the exercise I'm suggesting is not stretching enough for you, then you can take something, an exercise that you know will work for you. I know that you can use some pillows or something hard to put under here if you feel that is stretching you more. But we have done these exercises before. on some of the other videos. So we're just gonna start here. And I think you can see me. Yes. So just when you're laying down, you stretch the part of your body. So around the solar plexus and the chest area. So you just rest on your buttocks and on your shoulder blades. And the rest is like you're rising from the mat. So it's stretching. And you hold the stretch as long as it feels comfortable to you. And you can also, when you're lying with your legs like this, if you're lying with your legs like this, folded in the lotus, you can move your hips so it becomes somewhat of like a snake moves through the grass. Then your spine can be just as flexible. And just feel what feels good in the body. But this is a very important exercise to release tension and at the same time increase the capacity of carrying high energies in the heart area and the solar plexus area into the body. And it also relates very much to the breathing and allowing the higher energies to flow inside you in the breath. And if you don't feel you can stay here very long, you just stop whenever that feels like you had done enough. And maybe some of you want to stretch even more by just rising up on the back of your head. Oh. And you can also stay here a little. Okay, so we're gonna roll around on the front and we're gonna stretch a bit here as well. So just do the Sphinx on your elbows. So we just stretch it a little. And just feel how your front is stretched. And if you want to, you can go further up as much as it feels good to you. And now imagine a golden thread of light running in your center line all around the body. So on the front, come through the bottom of your body and up on the back, like a circle. And you can go down on your elbows again if it feels better. But just hold the focus on that golden center line for a bit. And stick your tongue out. As I said on some of the other videos, sticking the tongue out centers the body, like it's recognizing its center line. So you can use that during the day, maybe when you're alone, not in the supermarket. Well, that's of course up to you. So wherever you feel comfortable using it. Okay, so we'll roll around on the back again. And just take your knees up and tuck them in with your hands and your arms. I'm not sure what this position is called. And just stay here and reconnect again to the center line, the golden center line running around your body. And now we are ready to go into the meditation, appreciating the female body so much. I will sit up in a few minutes, but we'll just start the meditation off by laying here, and you can keep laying down. So if you want a blanket, you might find a blanket and a pillow, and just put your legs down when you feel it's time. You can lay flat on the back, or however it feels good to you. Laying in the child pose can also be very stabilizing for the body and the nervous system. Okay, so we're ready to go into the meditation and the energy activation. So start by focusing on your breath and feel the center line running around your body. Feel the blessing in you being you being here in this moment in time. You being the spark of light ignited by the divine. You are the divine in form in this moment in time. There's nothing that can question that. There is nothing that can change that. You're supported so much from the higher realms and also on planet Earth. While it can be difficult to see for some of you sometimes, you are always supported in finding your way back to you. You are always supported in becoming who you were meant to be in this life experience. And some of you chose big missions, and it requires focus sometimes. That is beyond what you have tried before in any experience here on Earth. But you can do it. We know you can. Your victory is already assured in the highest, higher realms. You cannot do anything wrong. You can just follow your path, one step at a time, knowing that you're so admired, that you're so loved, and that you're so treasured. Now feel your breathing. Feel that you're one with all that is. Feel the love and admiration that there is for you in this human experience. That everyone around you is a part of your play. You put them there. You created this magnificent scenery for you to come back into alignment with your highest potential, to become everything that you wish to be for you and for everyone to see. And you are so treasured. You truly are. You can sometimes forget it when you get immersed in the very human density stuff, but knowing that there is another way of being human, and that's the one that you are creating, and that is true, and it is right, and it is real. It is your world, it is your reality, and it is many other light beings' reality as well. You're co-creating it. You're co-creating a higher experience for all of you. Allow this higher experience to come into form now. Allow yourself to see that you've already created it, that you're already living this experience. loving experience of you being treasured for who you are. Now breathe in the worthiness in you being here, in you being you here on planet Earth in this time. We need you to shine your light. You need you to be who you are in order for you to thrive and feel good and feel that you're exactly where you're meant to be. You need to feel the essence of your feminine divine being in order for you to feel, thrive, and explore this human reality you came here to exist in, to co-create with other living beings, other light beings, other souls that you know from before. You are love. You're meant to shine your light here on planet Earth. You truly are. Truly are existing in an exciting time. It's changing rapidly. Every day the energies and the energies available to you are shifting. Feels like every moment, every now moment, there's something new for you to explore. And find that place in you where it feels fun, where it feels joyful, where it feels delightful, where there's no wrong or flaws, where there's no failures. And there's no coming back to the old world in the sense that you knew it before. When you go back, it will be new. It will be new to you. It will be shining. It will light up what you need to experience. What you wish to experience will open itself up to you because you are open to receive the new. Now feel into your belly and stomach. Feel the energy in this area and feel deeply into every cell in the body of this part of your body. Allow yourself to connect with each and every cell in your belly area. Move deeply in to the abdominal area, inside of the body, into the gut, deeper, deeper, into the center line of this part of your body, in the middle of your body, and feel the energy vortex in this center of your body. It looks like a column of light, but it's swirling, swirling and swirling. and holding your bright, beautiful energy running through you with so much force and energy straight through you. It is so divine. You are so divine. A feminine being of light and love, come here to bring in those qualities. So different can they feel to everything that already exists, and so unwelcome sometimes. But that is the illusion. That is really the illusion that you're playing out, that they should not be welcomed. Because all of you on planet Earth are yearning to bring these energies back into play with, into the grander play that you're playing at this time being. All of you are yearning to play again as the divine feminines that you are, as the female goddesses, and as the male gods, and everything in between. Because gender is just an illusion. It's just a part of the fun. You have been playing out the lower dimensions, like you're either one or the other. And the feminine energies helps to break this up, to smoothen this, to soften this, and allow for the everything in between, for the uniqueness, for the nurture, for the passion, for certain expression. And you're bringing that in here to planet Earth, through your bodies, through your beautiful light vessels, your beautiful beings, the humans that you're playing in this lifetime. We don't even know where we would have been without all of you beautiful beings here on planet Earth that took the leap of faith and knew you could do it. It didn't feel like a big choice at that point, but now sometimes you doubt that it's possible to go through this experience and really come out as a goddess that you aimed, that you set the intentions to come out as. And you will. Shortly, you certainly will, all of you. You are here to integrate those energies into your body and make that your first priority. Everything else can wait. Everything else will come to you. Everything else will be orchestrated around you. Just focus on your beautiful, bright body and allow the feminine energies of the Divine Mother, the Goddess, the High Priestess to come back into your body and to be realigned inside of you with the outcome, the outer world, the outer circumstances in your life. Let's start within. Start in there where you can really feel it, where you can really feel the difference. And if you're one day embracing yourself and the other day is not, if you're one day loving yourself and the other day is not, you really feel that in your body, don't you? And really make that your first priority, to be the loving, nurturing soul of your body, the loving, nurturing goddess, having you living in this beautiful palace, temple, your body. Now move further down into your root, in particular the womb space and the yoni. Now connect in with this part of your body, and we will activate further energy centers around this area outside of your body, aligned to these potential connected within your body. So if you give it a moment where you focus in and allow us to integrate this new energies, new activated energy fields into your body. These will help you to navigate this time and feel peace in your body. Whatever happens, you're able to find eternal peace within, knowing that you're the goddess walking the earth for a new experience in this time. You're just here to shine your light on everything and everyone that you meet. Most of all, yourself, your own adventure. That's the fun you came here for. And feel how these activated energy centers are now connecting in with your earth star. And through that into the center of Mother Earth, spreading out like roots in all directions inside Mother Earth. And allow yourself to receive back with her. Allow the floods to be your blood, the trees to be your lungs, the earth to be your skin. Allow it all to be one with your human body. You are one with her. You are her breath, her love, her divine children. You are one with her, born out of soil, born out of earthly matter. You are one with her. And every day, look outside the window on the trees, knowing that they're your brothers and sisters, on the beavers and the birds, on the animals, all the animals, knowing that they're here with you, for you, to assist you into remembering who you truly are. Isn't it a fun game to play? It truly is. Now start breathing deeper and come slowly back to the room. Just going to finish off the meditation by toning. You can still lay down, and you can also fold your hands while you're laying down. Close your eyes and breathe in and tone on the out breath, on the exhale. Breathe in. Breathe in. Now one last time. And now slowly come back to the room. And now I'll just switch off this recording and I'll start a new one in a few minutes when you're back. Oops.